Hello there everyone, how's it going? It's Deedee here, and this is going to be a video that I really wanted to do and actually have been dying to release. I really want to do more of these type of videos on the future in this channel, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. This is going to be a video on kind of a general overview guide on a warrior to how to take down multiple opponents when you are completely outnumbered. Now, of course, every situation and every encounter is very different, which makes it very hard to provide the truthful and guide that you can follow. So what I'm going to do here is, with some clips that I gathered over time where I was outnumbered, I'm going to roll them and I'm going to be commentating over them, so hopefully you guys will kind of understand the general pace of things and some key factors for when you are outnumbered as a warrior. Now, for the purpose of this video and in general 1vx situations where you face yourself outnumbered, I am using the Shockwave avatar spec, so all of these clips will be including that spec, so bear that in mind as well. And the choice is simply because there are some certain key factors that you want to pay attention to when you are facing yourself outnumbered and you want to leave the situation victorious. The first one, being one of the most important one as a warrior, is the rotation of defensive cooldowns. So bear in mind that that is actually very important to try not to overlap as much of defensive cooldown and use them on the right time. Also, the other key factors are simply to have some sort of control ability, which Shockwave serves that purpose to some extent. And of course, the most important one, when you are facing more than one opponent, you have to kill one fast. You have to burn one very fast, and of course, obviously, Avatar serves that purpose better than any other talent on that tree. So that being said, let's roll the clip. In the first clip, at first I'm facing an enhancement shaman, and at first I'm just going to stun him, which he is going to trinket since he's taking a lot of damage, and he's going to need to counter pressure, which he does right here, popping a sentence, which I'm going to fear right off the bat and wait until the tremor goes off, which is going to be here. As it does, I disarm him and get the kill for him while he's not even able to pull one single storm blast. And a little bit further down the road, I am facing a warrior, so I'm just going to charge him, and he's going to be really offensive and just pop his one-shot macro kind of right away, and I'm just going to use that with the sword since he is a melee and he's just going to parry, at least for the most part. I actually throw a shockwave here as well just to make sure everything will go good. So he fears me here, which I immediately zerker, pretty normal stuff, and he's going to blade storm right now. So I am leaping out and see the enhancement shaman is here back at return. I really want to finish that warrior first before putting me into another fight, so I pop my defensive banner to get me the intervene as it charges, and I'm able to finish him off with Avatar popping my cooldowns, as I talked about previously, the very fast kill. So now I'm facing again the enhancement shaman. I know that he has no ascendance, so I'm just going to disarm him right off the bat without not much thing going on. I could have killed that stone bulwark totem since it's a 1 HP. He kinda got shielded a little bit by there, but he's trying to pop his wolves to heal a little bit, but at this point I am applying way more pressure than he does and he just falls. This one's going to be versus a warrior and the hunter at the same time. At this point I still haven't seen the hunter, so I shockwave the warrior, but as soon as I see him I pop my avatar for a very early kill and switch to the hunter since the warrior is blade storming, making him my main kill target right now. So I am being forced on a trinket right here with the stormbolt. I pop my defensive banner for as well for an intervene, get closer to the hunter. I try to fear the warrior, but of course he zerks it. Now the hunter is going to deter, so I switch to the warrior, disarm him, switch to the hunter right on time. As the deter is over, I managed to control the warrior. I charge him now for an execute, and now it's just me and the warrior, and he's kind of in a better place, so I'm forced to pop my rallying cry. So at this point it's just whoever outpressures the one. But I am going to have my lucky shockwave getting out of cooldown, so I make him on a stun, just completely changing the tide, since now I am going to throw in a lot of damage and he's just simply not going to. So at this point he's on the execute range and I get the kill on this very little gnome warrior. This is going to be a very fast pace versus a mage and enhancement shaman. He attempts to deep me here, which I reflect immediately, popping the defensive banner to get out of the Nova and pop my avatar to get that fast kill on the mage. I want to get him out of the picture so I can face that enhancement shaman by myself, since if he has a sentence it's already a pain in the ass by alone. So right now I could have killed that healing tide totem, but I disarm him right here. This could be a mistake since he could have had the Ascendance. He pops Earthbind Totem, so I fear making him switch to Tremor Totem over that slow, which is going to make my life way more easier in getting the kill. In this clip I am first facing a Death Knight, and as we're trading damage I am going to apply a very early shockwave to stop some of that damage right here, and he's going to Remorseless Winter, so I'm going to leap out, pop my spell Reflect to reflect the drip, trying to get some distance, but I end up getting stunned, costing me the trinket. I'm not pleased with that. I pop my avatar since I notice an enemy coming from distance and I want this fast kill on this Death Knight to have the best amount of HP I can for the warrior that is coming right now. As the warrior comes, I'm already at a dangerously low HP, so I'm going to disarm him right off the bat without waiting for his cooldowns. However, I still have my avatar up, so he's going to disarm me here, and I'm just spamming that by the sword at this point, since it's a much better cooldown versus a melee than shield wall at this HP. I'm going to shockwave stun him here, saving my life and actually granting the kill, since I still had a lot of my offensive cooldowns up from the kill on the Death Knight, so I was kinda lucky on that point. Now this last one really isn't anything that special, and I did kinda fail, but it was still funny. I'm facing a warrior, rogue and elemental shaman, which is already kinda scary, and at this point I'm just being spam chain CC all over the place. I'm going to triple shockwave here, and I am forced onto a very early shield wall, and I don't even have my offensive cooldown, so I'm just trying to burn the warrior, making him my main kill target as best as I can. I disarm him here, and luckily I do grant the kill on the warrior right here, which gives me hope. However, this elemental shaman is bursting with Ascendance, and I pretty much know this is kinda over. I attempt a fear right here on the rogue, and I just pray that the fear lands, but it does trinket, and my hopes are all lost right now, so I know that I'm going to fail. So what I do, instead of dying, I just fuck that dude, I just charge the elemental shaman and pop my glider to get the hell out. See ya. If you can make it, I actually got out at like 1 HP, man. If you can make it, at least get engineering to get out of these situations. Now I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I really do hope that it kind of helped you guys. I do apologize that I am sorry if the commentary was just fast overall and way too fast, but that is the nature, that is just the natural course of these situations and World of Warcraft PvP in general. I did try my best to make it all clear and try to explain everything that is going on, but I do realize that some parts was fast and probably a lot of things missed out and were just hard to pick it on. However, I really do hope that it helps you guys. I just really can't make a general guide on this, since like I said in the beginning, all of these situations are very different, and there just isn't a single blueprint that you can follow. But anyways guys, if anything, I do hope that it entertained you. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you do, a thumbs up or maybe even a subscribe would mean the absolute world to me, and it will help out a lot. So thank you so much for watching guys, and see you next time.